Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome back to more Alundra. It's time to enter here. Where is here? Here is the Ice Manor. Home to what I consider to be two of the most difficult puzzles in the entire game. Starting off with this one. You can see that there are 6 ice pillars and there are 5 switches. One under here, one on both sides, and this one right here, which obviously Alundra needs to stand on because there's no way to actually get any of the ice pillars up to that height. So how do we go about doing this? Well, if you want to, you can take a minute, pause the video, try to figure out how to shove these ice blocks around in order to get all 4 switches pressed and have Alundra stand on the last one. But I'll show you the solution. Now this puzzle, as I said, is very difficult. It's not uncommon for it to take up to maybe half an hour or more to figure out the solution. I know it took me that long at least. Is the solution more apparent yet? You also got to be careful because sometimes pushing the ice pillars can result in accidentally knocking them the wrong way. And there you go. There's the solution to what I consider to be the most difficult puzzle in this entire game. Now, there are 3 doors here, and in the middle door there are 4 gates. You can see levers on both sides. Let's head through the left first. When we push them, we see that the doors change places, or some doors disappear while others remain. For the one on the left, we want to have it pointing to the south. This lever on the right, obviously we want pointed to the left. Now that puzzle is very simple by comparison to the other 2. You could get the solution just from kind of hitting them around at random. But that brings us to the last puzzle in the Ice Manor. Like the Fire Manor, it's a very short dungeon, and our prize is right up there. However, what we need to do in this room is not as apparent as the last 2. We actually need to use the ice pillars to form a bridge in order to get us all the way over there. So how do we go about doing that? Well, once again, you can pause and try to figure it out yourself, but I will be providing the solution for you. Of course. This puzzle I don't think is quite as difficult as the first one in the Ice Manor, but it's still really, really hard. Now we want to move this one all the way up to the top. Move this one here, and once this one's down, we now have our bridge. We could have obviously done this in reverse and had all of the ice pillars on the left side of the room. But I chose the right just because I don't know. And I can't make this jump. I assure you this jump is possible. There we go. And that gets us, can you guess what it is? It's not too difficult to guess. It is, of course, the Ice Wand. The Ice Wand is, of course, just like the Fire Wand. Throw it around, have ice land in areas, we can charge it up, have a bigger little icicle plop up from this ground, and that's it. Now, the Ice Wand, use of the Ice Wand isn't as obvious as use of the Fire Wand to burn stuff down. We actually needed to, freeze certain things, and, well, you'll see exactly what it's used for later on. Now it's time to head to an area that I've pointed out for a long time now. An area that I said contains the best weapon in the game. The statue of King Snow. It's time to get that sword, I think. It is time to get the best sword in the game. Are you guys excited? You should be. Just need to head right down here. Take a few turns, jump off a few staircases to obtain the best weapon in the game. We've had access to it for a little while now, ever since we've had the Power Glove at least. Because standing in the way is only one of those little rock things. Just over here, you can see the statue was right up there, and now, here it is. Shall be what? The legendary everything, wow. Well, we have been deemed unworthy to obtain the most legendary sword in the game. And that's because I don't suck enough to obtain the best sword in the game. That's right. In order to obtain this legendary sword, you have to die several times and continue from there. Therefore, I will be back once I intentionally kill myself several times. I'll be back. Oh god, how do I defeat it? The thorn bush and the purple blob. Oh, it's too much for me. I can't take it. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh, that was so difficult. I'm dead. So that's what the death screen looks like when you actually die in Alundra, and I think that should be enough. That should have been enough deaths to satisfy King Snow. That was about 19 or 20 deaths, yeah. Like it's quite a lot. That's pretty demanding. 19 or 20 deaths. I mean, Alundra's really not that difficult of a game, so I don't know. I can't imagine actually dying like 19 or 20 times, like. I mean, I know I'm amazing at this game. I'm the best player of this game ever, but still, 19 or 20 deaths, no. I don't see that happening. Anyways, let's go see what King Snow has to say now that we suck out loud. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we've heard this all before. Yeah! Sure, whatever. The legendary sword, the best sword in the game. This sword is so good, in fact, that it can kill certain bosses in, like, 5 or less hits. Like, yeah. Yeah. The Legend Sword, as you can see, the description, sword forged for King Snow, looks just the same as any other sword. It has no charge attack, though. No charge attack because it's overpowered enough as it is. It's ridiculous, it's overpowered, it kills things way too easily. Like, look, it's dead already. One hit, it's dead. So the thing is, for this Let's Play, I'm not going to be using the Legendary Sword. It's cheap. It's too overpowered. It makes the game not fun. So I'm going to be reloading that save and not obtaining the Legendary Sword. Instead, I'll be using the sword that I had and getting the other swords, because there are other swords in the game. I'll be using those for this Let's Play instead of this overpowered thing. I'm Vega. I'll see you next time for more Let's Play Alundra when I don't have the Legendary Sword, and when we continue, probably some more exploration. We need some more Gilded Falcons, I think. We only have 38. Yeah, we need some more Gilded Falcons. On Vega, I will see you then.